gonna talk about music stuff. I don't really know much about. Well, I know who Jack Harlow is, obviously.
Who's Jack Harlow?
But Jack Harlow dropped the album last night, I believe, or the night before.
Yeah, like 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. I didn't hear it. I'm not to be honest, not the biggest Jack Harlow fan. I get it. I get the hype and all that. He just does not come off to me as a real, genuine person or musician. So,
why not?
First off, I would say that I don't bless you. I don't bless you. I don't believe in the term really, or use the term industry plant, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was to believe in it and to use it, Jack Harlow would be the fucking split image, and he'd be the paper boy for what I would think industry plant is.
That's funny because he brought that up in the interview too.
Huh?
He brought that up in the interview too. Like everybody's saying that I'm an industry plant and all this stuff, but like,
and you know, sometimes to me, I feel like industry plant don't even literally gotta mean, to me, it don't gotta mean, oh, someone that industry or whatever went and found and put them in the game. It could be someone who did a little something, started to get attention and get numbers and get money, and the industry then captured them and exploited it. And I think that's exactly what niggas is doing with Jack Harlow right now.
That's true. I can kind of see that. But
what has he done? For sometimes you have how I look at it as, does your level of fame match what you've done? Jack Harlow has managed to get to like a Kendrick Lamar level of fame without any Kendrick Lamar effort.
I don't know about Kendrick, but
what?
I get what you're saying. He's very recognized
right now.
Would
argue with me and say every person in the world that knows who Kendrick Lamar is doesn't know who Jack Harlow is?
Well, everybody sees him as a babe, you know, so he's already a heartthrob. He's a heartthrob already. So
again, this fixation on white curly-haired white boys for some reason that look like they're 12.
And he's cool.
Is he?
So with Jack, so like I've listened to his music before he even started popping. And even on like interviews, he says like, okay, a lot of people think he's an industry plant, but like he put in a lot of work to get there. This wasn't like, you know, a lot of people have overnight success, like start making music 2-3 years ago, kind of like Lil Baby did. He just hopped out the streets and was like, yeah, let me start making music, and then boom, takes off.
And that's
City
what
Girls,
Jack
City
Harlow
Girls.
that's what Jack Harlow and all the white niggas that are behind him want you to believe, that he's a harder worker than Lil Baby because he was doing it. Not true.
I honestly
Jack
think
Harlow has not worked any harder than any rapper that is either less or more famous than him. EJ, let me tell you something, EJ. You have worked harder than Jack Harlow in your life. You have done more work than Jack Harlow. You have more talent than Jack Harlow.
Yes, you have.
So don't sit there and Jack Harlow, bro. Trust me. If Jack Harlow woke up and had to look at the work you done, he'd be like, "Fuck this, I'm out the game. I can't do this." He wouldn't do it. Trust me. Don't think otherwise. Jack Harlow made one album.
He's younger too now.
If it was not even for the "What's Poppin'" song, nobody would give a fuck about Jack Harlow, bro. The man made one song.
Baby.
What happened?
The industry baby with Lil Nas X is what I think put him out there.
But there would be
more. It's more what's poppin'. Yeah, it's more what's popping. But like I said, like that man made albums before that. Like honestly, I think he's a better artist than somebody like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we talking about this current album's trash. I can be honest and say that's trash. But
that's why the album is trash. Look at
it got like
Bobby
2-3 good songs on there.
Bobby Smurder's trash. He made one album and the song was hot or whatever. Then he went to jail. He's come back and proved he really don't got it in him. Just like Jack Harlow. I saw his little post about this album last night. Man, I worked so hard on it. I did all this shit. Nigga, it's trash. You was in the studio doing all that for no fucking reason. It's trash. Why in the world, how could you, if you had, name me 5 rappers who are like, say the Young Thug, Gunna's, Lil Baby, whoever. Lil Baby ever disappointed you? He ever put out some shit where you like, man, this shit was trash for a little bit? No.
I hear people saying Jack Harlow's thing was trash.
To say Jack Harlow's a better artist than Lil Baby when niggas like Lil Baby and Gunna are, even when sometimes they don't bring heat, but they constantly, they're not bringing trash.
You know what the issue is? I can tell you exactly. I feel like Jack Harlow's trying to compete on their level. He's not because
he's trying to stay afloat in an industry and a culture where he's technically not wanted or accepted. There has been no successful white rapper since Eminem. I don't care what nobody wants to say.
He need to rap like Eminem.
There has been no successful white rapper since. You can even argue maybe that Jack Harlow is the most successful white rapper since Eminem.
Mac Miller?
He's aware of that. He knows that it's gonna take a lot for him to stay afloat.
How about Logic?
Huh?
Nah, not Logic. I would say Mac Miller maybe. I don't know.
Nah. Wait, who you said? Logic? No.
Logic, not Logic. Mac Miller, I think.
Logic and Mac Miller, right? If you want to talk lyrically or songs or whatever, I don't know because I don't even listen to their songs.
How about Russ? What's that guy named Russ?
Fuck Russ. Russ ain't even on the. Russ is not even on the thing. Russ is out of the fucking. He's not even on the thing. If you're talking about stamp that you've made on the music, rap culture music, Jack Harlow has made a far bigger stamp at this point than both Logic and Russ and other homeboy you named, Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. At this point, Jack Harlow Mac Miller had to actually put in work to even get to where he was at. And he still, I don't think, was touching what Jack Harlow's touching right now. Jack Harlow is getting to the point where you're seeing him everywhere. His face is on bags of Skittles and shit like that.
The industry's definitely making him the poster boy, right?
But he got politics,
the rap
right?
They're trying to make him the poster boy of the rap industry. I mean, yeah, that's stupid as hell. I don't think he should be the poster boy of the rap industry right now. I don't like Lil Baby music like that, but I think Lil Baby could be more of the poster boy of the rap industry right now, not Jack Harlow. And I feel like they're pushing Jack Harlow.
Why would you say that you? What do you enjoy more about Jack Harlow's music than you would enjoy about Lil Baby's music?
I feel like from not this album, because I was listening to this album, but the last one that he dropped, I feel like there's records on there. I don't know. I just like the Jack Harlow's vibe a little more. His you know what I'm saying? His beat selection to me, I guess
you probably feel Lil Baby's probably the same.
Yeah, Lil Baby comes off kind of the same to me, and
you can kind of tell where he's
I don't think Lil Baby's versatile at all. You know what I'm saying? And he just makes hits because right now that's the sound that people like, and he goes in on it. You know what I mean? And it does sound good. I can't cap. But as for versatility, I would go with Jack Harlow over Lil Baby.
I give Lil Baby he does have great wordplay, but it's just sometimes I want to feel a different flow. I want to feel a different sound vibe. When I go to your next track, I want to give me a different feel or something, not the same.
And that's where and on this album, that's where Jack Harlow messed up. Like I said, he's trying too hard, kind of stay on little bit trappish, that hype shit. Yo, just do you, and you'll be straight. But he tried to I feel like he's trying to compete with people that he really shouldn't be trying to compete with when it comes to music and shit.
You say he should just be himself.
Yeah, just be yourself. I feel like
you could tell he's not
too much thought was put into. Yeah, he's not being
himself.
He said he can't be himself.
He could because what got him here was being himself. If you go look back at some of Jack Harlow's shit, right now he's not being himself. Back then he was a little white boy with glasses. You know what I'm saying, in Kentucky doing some whatever he was doing.
But just like your boy Kevin Samuels, Jack Harlow saw that when he put on a certain costume, people ran to it, and he's like, "Well, I ain't taking this costume off."
Yeah, I mean,
it's staying on.
He hanging out with Drake and stuff and doing all of that. He trying to,
what's popping is not even.
Those white boys always go back to what they're normally used to doing, like Justin Bieber, all them Justin Timberlake. They went back and
right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens with Jack Harlow, but this album wasn't that great, to be real. It's
a lot of people say it wasn't
two tracks
good.
on there. That's pretty good.
There's no way it would be good. I knew it would be good for the cover. He's sitting on any album. This is fucking history. Any album where the niggas on the cover in front of the mic recording it is trash. It's never good.
That's mixtape. That's mixtape. What are you doing, sir?
Good. It's never good. That's the whole point.
Some people's oh, I feel bad for saying something about Drake's album after listening to Jack Harlow. I was like, damn, first of all, Drake.
They said what?
They were saying stuff I feel bad about criticizing Drake's album after listening to Jack Harlow.
Oh yeah, I'd listen to Drake's whole fucking discography from beginning to end before I listen to that album. One time, trust me. I know that man ain't saying nothing on the album I'm trying to hear.
You don't like that song? I've been a G-L-A.
Oh, that song.
Oh, that song. You know what I'm saying?
I only know the hook. Other than that, I'm all right, I'm done.
And that song is only even nice because it samples the fucking the other song. And our kids, our generation, it registers in our mind because that song came out when we was in high school and it was lit. So we hear this and we're like, oh shit,
but you
song's not good. Not a good song. It's a terrible song. Anyway, we don't got much time. So let's stop talking about Jack Harlow.